Beautiful batting. In really good touch, Jake Weatherall. 4 to finish the over. 4 for 95. Strikers just coming off their best over of the innings, 4 for 95 after 14. Greg Blewett's been up on the roof. You're still up there, Bluey?
Still here, James. Yeah, up the top of the riverbank stand, 50 metres above the playing surface. So, you know, you feel yourself edging closer to the edge. You feel like you're going to topple over. Of course, we're harnessed in, but I was up here last year with the Adelaide Strikers coach, Jason Gillespie, and I can still see his fingernails in this rail here.
Hey, Blue, what's the service up there like? Can you get, is there a cafe or a bar area?
Can they catapult it to me, maybe?
Hey, Bluey, asking you about the Strikers. I know you've had a lot to do with them. Jake Weatherall moving into the middle order. Looks like it suits him.
Yeah, I thought the other day he struggled a little bit. Took a while to get going. He just looked nervous playing in his new role. Of course, as Hodgie mentioned, he's played all of his cricket for the Strikers up the top of the order, but he plays spin very well, and as you can see tonight, a bit of a slow start, but now he's just getting into it. There's a single down the ground, but I think they really needed to do something, James, because I thought the batting didn't really click for them last year either, and then, of course, the start to this campaign just hasn't quite gone right, so something needed to change, but it's going to take a while for them to sort of, you know, merge into their new roles. So, yeah, but Jake Weatherall, we know how talented he is, just needs to be a little bit more consistent, so maybe the number 5 spot might be the one for him.
Change of pace there from Layla.
So we take out of that, Flem, that Diz, your old sparring partner Gillespie, really doesn't like heights at all.
No, not so much. No, that would have been a big effort for Big Diz to get up there. But great views. And Bluey's getting a great look at particularly his strikers going about their work. It's such a beautiful ground.
Gets past the infield. Aaron Finch, the captain. Come back for a second.
Well, just talking about Jake Weatherall, and you know, he's so strong square of the wicket, and you are always trying to force him to play with a vertical bat down the ground. Just in that last over, I reckon he set up that last ball boundary.
Cut away nicely. No one there. Important runs. 100 up.
Yeah, that is critical. The 100 up for the Strikers. Nicely played from Ryan Gibson. He was on top of the bounce. It was a slow ball from Josh Layla. Just gave himself some width. Watched it onto the middle of the blade and found the gap, more importantly. Nice work. You just get the feeling that they're just playing within themselves this over and building towards a power surge next over. I think the players have talked about it. They thought maybe just one more over and get 6 or 7 off the over. They've now got 8, so it's a good start. One ball to come. I think you'll see a power surge next over.
Layla got work to do off his own bowling and does it well. Still 9 from the over. Good one for the Strikers. 4 for 104. Power surge watch we're on. Harry Nielsen, X-Factor player out there with the drinks. Old man head of cricket at the Saka. So power surge time we're hearing. Aaron Finch is mic'd up.
Okay.
No, I think we might have just heard that. Haven't taken it, Aaron.
Yeah, you threw me there, Jim.
So my fault.
That's okay.
I was told in my own ears that it was, but I think you're closer to the action.
Yeah.
So how do you prepare for that, knowing that you've got... I'll let you set this over up. I'll ask you the question next.
You happy with third man and fine leg up? So you got Macca there. Brewster, you're going to do that one, mate. Please get Joshy at point. And I think you can be really straight to Gibson here with some pace off into the wicket.
Even a little bit wider mid spin than him as well.
Absolutely.
Long bend down.
And you've got hard length. Yeah. But you have to be straight, okay? Yeah. All right, go well, mate. How do you prepare for it? I think you just got to manage your bowlers a little bit differently to what you generally do in the old style with six up front. 1 second.
It's good fielding again on the ropes.
Right on, Rooster. It's okay. Yeah, so going back to last year, you'd probably look to use Kane Richardson 2 up front and then 2 right at the death. If in a perfect world, but now you've probably got to look to have keep one of him up your sleeve for the power surge. Then you've only got one of him at the back end. But how well he's been bowling in the power play, we've almost had to use him up front as well. Bowled, presto.
And your own planning within that structure, Finchy, explain that to me. Have you just got to keep with what you know you want to do and they call it when they call it, or is it a guessing game? What do you do?
That's a bit of a guessing game. I thought that they would have taken it that over, this over now, just because the wind's howling straight down the ground here. So the way I see it is if you've got 2 batters that are in and you feel comfortable, as soon as you think about it, you've got to take it. Otherwise, if they lose a wicket here, then they're probably going to waste an over to the hitting down breeze. But everyone's different. Oh, hit him.
And Finchy, we've seen spin used in this power surge a few times.
Yeah.
Is that a tactic that you'll go to?
Yeah, well, I think we've got one of the world's most experienced T20 bowlers in Imad Wasim up our sleeve as well. So he's got one. He's bowled beautifully today. Give me 1 second, Dodge. You're on, mate. Paul Weatherall was going to try and pick you up. That short. Yeah, so I think you go short and wide, or full and wide, but a lot of pace off, or use your wide Yorker, even with third man up. So I'll square them. I'll find them both up. Nats! I'll come to cover.